That's it. That's what the
What was that we just watched?
That was a clip from the driving assignment that was given to Carl. It's going to be in a segment today.
Oh. Well, I see.
Sooner we get started, sooner we can get back to that, huh?
Yes, by all means.
So this fuckhead here pulling a trailer with no regard for his presence or the danger it could potentially cause, mindlessly drives past this sign and this sign, both points at which were good times to move over because there were no vehicles next to them. But when the driver of this big pile of potential danger realized that he missed his exit, which is what he did, he missed his exit, he chose to risk life, injury, and damage over moving up to the next exit and just coming back around, which would be much less likely to alter the lives of the occupants of this vehicle and their family. That is what people stupidly disregard when they make stupid moves like this.
Oh, come on now. You mean to tell me that back here you didn't realize what was going on? You saw 3 lanes up ahead. Everyone seems to be avoiding this lane for some reason. And you, who has to go straight, thought none of these people would consider using this lane if it wasn't a turn only? You thought everyone was that mindless and it was you all along. And look, clearly none of these people are having it and you are holding up the line. You missed your opportunity. This is... well, what is this, Carl?
That's some fucking bullshit, that's what it is.
Thank you, Carl. I couldn't have said it better myself.
I think having Carl in the room is going to be a good thing from now on.
Yes, I agree. Now, Mr. Voss, the driver, he has been very patient up to this point, but that patience may run out very soon. Ah, here we go.
Oh, he loves that horn.
He really does.
Okay, so this is the turn lane. And this, of course, is one of SA's finest in the turn lane. Now, I would imagine that the good officer would be in this turn lane because he's planning on turning. Wouldn't you say so, my friend?
Yes, I would certainly be anticipating a turn here.
Now, it is required when turning to use a proper signal to indicate that you're turning. Isn't that the requirement?
That is the requirement.
Well, it looks like the good officer is either not aware of this requirement or does not care, neither of which is a good thing at all. Okay, there's a lane change again, no blinker, and now, wait for it. Yep, the hat trick. 3 consecutive violations pertaining to signals. Now, according to sanantonio.gov, on the list of San Antonio Municipal Court traffic fines and court costs, Code 14A indicates an improper right or left turn pertaining to a signal can have a fine of $232. Now, there were 2 of those. According to Code 14C, an improper lane change pertaining to a signal is another $232. That's $232 times 3 violations, which equals a grand total of $696 in violations in a matter of 16 seconds. That is... well, what is that, Carl?
That's despicable is what it is.
Thank you, Carl. I couldn't have said that better myself. We gotta drive better in this town. And if there's any officer out there who thinks it's okay to drive like this without lights, without sirens, I gotta say, we're in some bad shape. Well, now, according to the people behind the glass, it's time for a new segment that we call the Dumb F*** of the Week. And of course, with a title like that, we figured that the best person to host this segment would be none other than San Antonio's very own Cussin Carl. So, without further ado, I give you Cussin Carl and the Dumb F*** of the Week. Okay, so they finally got clearance from the f***ing insurance company and I'm okay to go out on assignments. Well, I gotta say, I didn't get too far before finding the first dumb f*** of the week. So here I go through this neighborhood, and I can see right away up ahead this jackass comes to the stop sign and then decides to go before considering the cross traffic, which is the order that idiots and heads do this in. The rest of us will stop, look, and then go once it's clear, because we have brains, because we're a problem-solving species. But anyway, I proceed through this intersection, and let me point out here, the speed limit on this street is 30 miles an hour. Now once this little meter catches up to reality, you can see I'm actually doing 34. I am exceeding the speed limit, but not like a madman, right? But then the face from back at the intersection, who was already driving like a sack of shit, decides that this is not fast enough for her. So guess what? Yup, dumb right before our very eyes. Now I'm thinking, wow, what kind of emergency does this lady got going on here? But if it were an actual emergency, she wouldn't just come up to the next red light and wait like everyone else.
So you can sit at the light. That's it. That's what the you want in hurry for? To sit here like a dumbass waiting? That's what your big hurry was for? You fucking dumb
was just a boy. Christmas brought so much joy. Couldn't wait for the presents and laughter.
Then fast forward to the next intersection, and this dumbass is at it again. Now, I was instructed to, at some point in this video, ask our viewers to please pardon my French. But I gotta tell you, I don't even know what that means. I'm Carl, and that was a dumb of the week.